Hi everyone, it's Donna here, and I finally finished the two Christmas journals that I've been working on, and I showed it to my mom this past weekend, so I'm free to sell now. My mom always has to look at everything I make. Um, there are two different sizes. I'm going to start with the bigger of the two. This one is called Santa for obvious reasons. I've got one of those padded Santas on the cover. Santa measures 6 inches by 9 inches, and there's a single signature. It has 63 pages, front and back. It's just held closed with a piece of Christmas fabric, strip of Christmas fabric. There's a collage on the front with some vintage linens, some buttons. There's Santa and another little Santa down here. Thank you, Lori, for gifting these to me. Very cute, very shiny. And the back is, well, the base is this beautiful Christmas fabric that I found on eBay. Love this. Love this. There's some ticking behind, and some of that my favorite net lace that I've been using in everything lately, and a couple of layers of crochet trims at the bottom here. It comes with a dangle that is just held on with a bulb pin, so you can take that off if you want, and it has all kinds of Christmas fabrics and laces and ribbons, and there is a really cute. This was in those boxes of jewelry that I had inherited. A little Santa Claus, and that's glass. I guess lamp work, I guess you call it. So that's the tassel that comes on it. And let's take a look inside. Just a pocket from a piece of a napkin, and inside the front. Normally I put lavender in the shaker card in the front. This time, in the spirit of Christmas, I put some cloves and some broken up cinnamon sticks, so it smells really good. So that's in the front to give that smell of Christmas. And some scrapbooking paper from my old line. A Christmas snippet there with a Christmas tree charm. All the charms that are on the edges are from a bracelet that I took apart, a Christmas bracelet. Just some stationery, a little bit of stenciling, a collage here, and this is, I think, one of the collages I did on a video. And there's a little tag tucked into the front of it. And in the back is a collaged tag with a Tundex card. It said, "I heard the bells on Christmas Day." And there's a bell that swivels on it. And Christmas music paper, "Away in a Manger." And that was the back side of that Christmas paper. This just flips open for some more journaling. That's the sprayed papers that I made on a video. There's a fabric flip in here with different layers of lace and Christmas fabrics, and then there's a little ornament charm. Just a little tuck spot down here with a couple of journaling cards and another one tucked into the front. Another snippet with a charm that says Noel. This is an upper tuck with a large journaling card. Put some stickles on the flower. And inside this pocket is just, I think this is a piece that was cut from that shaker tag in the front. A vintage Christmas card, and it opens up. And it opens up further. You can journal inside of it. And then a vintage Christmas postcard from 1909. That's an original. Snippet roll, and opens up for journaling. There's plenty of space for journaling in this journal. Here's the fortune cookie in this one. In all my journals, I have a little, this folds out, and there's a little fortune in there. Just a little snippet there. Santa was printed on tracing paper. More stenciling. On this snippet is a poinsettia. Some pretty Christmas trim. This also is a Christmas card from the either 1930s or 40s, and in it is a tag that I collaged. And I love the image on the front. Isn't that cute? They're getting into their stockings, naughty boys. Inside of the center of this one is a fold out, and it's an accordion. I got this idea from Robin Dudley Howes. I saw it in one of her journals, and I tried to figure it out on my own. I know she teaches it in one of her classes, her journaling classes, but I just kind of figured it out on my own. But it's from Robin Dudley Howes, and inside of each one is a tall, skinny journaling tag. And these images are from Antique Papery. I think it's from a discontinued line. It's the back side of that Christmas card. There's another collage tag in there. The snippet has a sleigh. And tucked in here is just a Christmas note card. And that opens up for more journaling, obviously. And tucked into the back of that was, I think this came from, well, it came from a magazine. More stenciling there, and lace. A little collage here, and inside of it is a little envelope. There's nothing in the envelope. You can put your own little treasures in there. An Edith Holden page from December. Here's another little envelope that I made, and inside of this one are, I'm not going to take everything out. There's a bunch of little Christmas decorations that you can use and images that you can use to further decorate this journal. And there's a journaling card there. It's the back side of the ledger page. Just some ruffled Christmas fabric. And this is another envelope. And inside it is just some paper for journaling. And this was a little booklet, an advertising booklet, and I made it into, this is Christmas 1861, and the booklet was about Christmas 1961, and it talks about Christmas 1861. It was during the Civil War, and the times were hard during that time. And then inside is just a little booklet with scrap paper and recipes underneath it for chocolate refreshers and Christmas salad. This chocolate refresher sounds yummy. And then this is Christmas 1961. And that's just held together with some baker's twine and a button. And another snippet here, and this one has a bell on it. And the back side has a journaling card that has a tuck spot in the front. Journal on the back. A belly band with a journaling card in it. There's more of that Christmas music paper, Silent Night. And this is just a flip out. And on the front, there's a spot for journaling there. And another one here. And the back side is a very large pocket, and inside it is some extra papers for either journaling or to cover up written parts. And this one is dyed with vanilla, so it smells really good. All kinds of scents in this journal. Cinnamon, cloves, vanilla, and that's the back side with my handmade label and the back side of the journal. So this one is Santa. Next up is Belle. Belle is a 5 by 7 inch journal. It is a single signature, 66 pages, front and back. And the front is just held together with some vintage lace. There's a collage on the front. This was from a vintage Christmas card. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and it's I waxed it so it's protected. And then a collage of vintage laces, and of course my favorite net lace. And the front just has different textures of linen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different linens on here. And then the back is a collage of vintage linens, like I like to do. There's actually going to be some of this coming up this weekend. I made some more covers like this, so stay tuned for that. This one also has a little tassel on it that's held on with a bulb clip, so you can remove it, with all different Christmas fabrics and laces, and then a couple of bead dangles. So let's take a look inside this one. In the front also of this one also is a shaker card with cloves and cinnamon, so it smells good, and a collaged alteration tag. There's vintage lace going all the way to the back. Some decorative stitching, more lace. Another collaged card, and this is a fabric covered tag with just a little dangle from the front. I made a bunch of these. I had a bunch of these printed out from years ago when I was making domino necklaces. And so I just backed it on something kind of stiff and made it into a tag. A little dangle. And on each of this one is called Belle because on each of the snippets there's a jingle bell. I don't know if you can hear it. And there's also one at the bottom, before I forget to show it, that's in the middle. There's a Christmas tree fairy, and inside this is a vintage Christmas card from 1925. And there's the Song of the Christmas Fairy. Plenty of space for journaling in this one also. Just some fabric ruffle. Vintage Christmas card. Just a little collage at the bottom. It says "'Tis the Season." A community cookbook, and this page was for Huska Christmas bread. And I can't even pronounce the name of the person that donated this recipe. It's another snippet. A little Christmas tag. When I was on archive.org this week, I found some Christmas cards, and had all these pretty little red birds. Normally you see cardinals, but these are, I don't know what these are. They're not cardinals, but they're so cute. There's a series of them. There's several more in this journal. And this just opens up for more journaling. It's just a pocket here, and inside the pocket is a vintage Christmas card, and this I made into a little booklet. This was from Gladys and Leon. Decoupage napkin here, snippet with a jingle bell, and just a little fussy cut image. Here's another one of those Christmas cards with the pretty birds. Some vintage lace, an embossed envelope, and inside of this is a vintage. This was glued into an album. And then it just has that for the closure. Some stenciling, a little envelope, and this has a bunch of little images and decorations, and I think maybe some stamps that you can use to decorate. And on the back is a journaling card. Oops, oopsie. And then that flips open. That's what I was trying to do. That flips open for journaling. This is another vintage Christmas card from the 30s or 40s. I had a whole album of these, and it opens up. You can journal on the inside of that. And here's a little belly band with a journaling card behind, and another one of those little tags that I've been making with a button on it. And the other side of that embossed card, and this one envelope, and this has a Tundex card with the Christmas polka on it, and this is from 1944. Inside of this pocket, there's another one of those cards with the red birds, and just a couple of journaling cards and tags. This pocket has a journaling card in it. And on the back is another pocket with a journaling card. Is an embossed pocket, vellum pocket, with a collage tag, and that opens up for journaling. Another snippet. Here's the fortune cookie that's in this journal. It's a little double tuck spot here. There's one in the front, and there's one in the back with a couple of little tags. This is also a tuck spot. The back side of that Christmas card. A little bit of ruffled Christmas fabric. And inside this tuck spot is another one of those birds. I love this one. The birds are all looking at the window like they're looking hopefully that somebody's going to throw out some bird seed for them. And then this one has a jingle bell on it. And inside this pocket, yet another one of the bird cards, and just a couple of little journaling spots. And in the back again is some vanilla dyed paper for extra journaling or to cover up. And that's the back again. So there are Santa and Belle. If you're watching this and either of these are still for sale, the purchase information will be down below in the description box. And stay tuned this weekend for journal covers, just the covers, and I might have some writing journals, and I have some more linens. I have some Quaker lace and some filet lace coming up this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And bye for now.